Welcome to R44's channel. Today it is M5 time. It's finally time to install an intake to our engine bay. This car has been screaming for it. We've done quite a lot to this car. It was once carbon black. It looked good. It had some other Vossens on it. Now it's in full-on Fibre spec, I'd say, maybe. It's more like a Rolls Royce. So we need an intake. Anyways, we've spent all our money. It's that obvious. We've invested heavily. We've got the CSF. We've got the full carbon bay carbon trims. We've got the downstars. We've got the golden wrenches. We're fully dripped out, but we've got no money left. So we've opted for what I believe is one of the best value for money carbon fiber intakes on the market. So let's get to the workbench and let's show you what it is. All right, so this is a RamAir Pro Ram intake. So it's got some amazing carbon fiber top covers. You can see here what we're doing is showcasing that you do need to assemble it, and it does come with quite a detailed installation kind of guide, which is fantastic and it's needed. But probably the best features are this, which is a carbon fiber crossover pipe, and this is the Pro Ram filter, which is nice. It looks good, all in black, which I like. I don't really like blue and red filters inside the engine bay. Super clean. So it's crossover piping carbon fiber covers, but you're allowing the intake to just breathe and showcase what these turbos sound like. You've got two massive turbos, why don't we hear them? So what we're gonna do now is quickly assemble everything and put it into a state which is something like this, which is gonna look 1010. So yeah, anyways, let's assemble everything, lay it out a little bit nicer, and then start the installation. So I've already removed the two ECU covers and the engine cover. They're carbon based, so if you do like a bit of carbon. We're now removing our bolts. We've got downstar bolts. We've blinged up the engine bay. So yeah, removing them now. And then we can remove the crossover pipe. It should be a pretty easy installation, which is going to be quite nice. All right, so final bits of the install. It's been super smooth so far. Just getting your Jubilee clips in the right position. And there's a few different sizes, so just pay attention to the sizes, match them up on the other side, make sure you put this brace in, because I didn't, and then had to do it all again. But yeah, so what we've done now is we've connected this, put the Jubilee on the underside, we've got the adjustment here. We'll start putting the brace back in, and then just pushing this silicone nice and onto the turbo elbow, and then just starting to tighten everything up. Be a bit careful when you're tightening on the carbon, just because you don't want to break the carbon. It's not bulletproof, it will break and crack, so don't over tighten it. Just go easy and try and tuck your Jubilees around the corner. And there you go, should be looking pretty good. So now, tighten everything up. We'll do the same on that side and show you guys how it looks. So that's now been all installed. Overall, pretty simple to fit, bit fiddly with all the Jubilee clips and all the small fittings, but RamAir, you can't complain. It goes together, it looks good, it looks the part now with all the carbon fiber, and even the weaves kind of match nicely. So pretty cool, it's all installed. We're gonna go outside now and enjoy it, but we have had a little teaser and it sounds good. But anyways, one thing, my hands are now getting really dirty because we're working on Sunday's video. So make sure you check back this coming Sunday for what we're about to release. But anyways, let's get outside and let's hear some flybys. Cool, let's have it. So, oh, what a car. So actually, I never really used to like our M5, but now we've spent every penny that we can on this car, in a good way, but not so much a good way. But we've got some really cool mods. Let's run through some cool stuff. So we've got these paddle shifters. Nice, from MagTrace over in the US, in California. So they're JQ paddles, they're quite nice little install for that. We've got the Scorpion mid pipe on, so we're gonna get some rumbles. And of course, we've got the brand new intake from RamAir. So open up the windows. Ooh, mate, this car is sounding correct. And obviously the way it looks, personally, I know it's not for everybody, don't get me wrong, but personally, I'm quite a lover of the way it looks. Wow. We're in hybrid mode now. So engines come on, just a little rev. Wow, it's got like a really nice, in hybrid, it's got this turbo sound. It's like, ooh, nothing too aggressive. Obviously, if you put it into dynamic, wow. I don't know if you guys can hear this. Hopefully, the media team have done you guys well, like proud, and they've given you some good exterior audio bits, but man, yeah, I was planning to sell this car tomorrow. So this car is meant to be going for sale. If you do want it, let us know. We are looking to sell it, just because we want to make room. We want an X5M. We want to get modifying the X platform as we come into winter, because it's a very similar platform. We're doing a good job at it. I'm really getting to know this engine. But anyways, yeah, but now with all these mods, just when you throttle it, you get this like, it's kind of the old school, it's just, I don't know. I've been driving this car I've had it for like 6 or 8 months now, and I haven't had this noise. It sounds sick, sounds really good, but it's not too much. Like if you want a really good sounding like intake for this vehicle, go for like an RK Works or something like that, front mount intake. They sound crazy, huge amount of induction, but if you just want a little bit of induction noise, this is what you want. Obviously not just a little, it's got quite a lot, but yeah. I love it, I love it. Wow. I don't know, what else do you want to have? Obviously we can put it on the dyno, but RamAir, well done. I'm happy with that. I like the crossover pipes, I like the carbon lids. I do like a RamAir anyways, because you do get the carbon lids. Want to know a fun fact, guys? You know sometimes that, maybe let's say the maps have old information, so it's saying it's a 30-mile-per-hour road, but it's obviously a 50 now, and it makes that donging noise. If you press and hold the set button, speed limit warning deactivated. You heard it here first. I don't know if you knew this, but get in the comments if you know any more hacks on these cars. But I hate that dong. And back in the, if you have a G87, you have to go through the iDrive, from what I understand, from when I had my M2, and turn it off. But now I've turned it off on the fly, on the remote. But anyways, wow. And if you guys want an exhaust system for your M5, hold tight. Next video, or next video in a couple videos, will be the Scorpion full exhaust system, which is extremely good value for money, and it sounds good. That's what we're trying to go for here. We're trying to go for value for money, quality, and overall happiness, right? That's all we want. Wow. I'm happy with that. I've got a nice little pop, it's got the whoosh. You can hear the intakes just whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Wow. But anyways, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. This is our Wednesday video, so more product orientated, talking a little bit about our products. But if you want to get a little bit more into larger projects, more what we're doing like over a course of a good couple weeks, check out Sunday's videos or last Sunday's video when we did some really cool stuff. And yeah, like, subscribe, hit that bell button, check out our social media, and we'll see you on the next one.